Hi, I'm Callie Hawk, and you can see me in Black Jesus on Adult Swim Thursdays at 11 p.m. And right now, you're logged into Bossip. Black Jesus is basically the tale of Jesus if he were a black man alive in present-day Compton. My character, Maggie, on Black Jesus is really the only female in the Black Jesus crew. Much like Mary Magdalene was to Jesus in the biblical tale, Maggie is just kind of ride or die with Jesus. Sometimes she doesn't really understand what he's doing, but she supports anyway.
Don't you think maybe you're taking this whole Jesus thing a little bit too far? This is Compton, nigga.
Black Jesus as a title definitely gets a lot of attention. It had gotten a lot of negative attention from some conservative groups who thought that maybe it would be a portrayal of their beloved Christ that didn't exactly fit with the image they had. I think that with this show, it keeps the messages very real. It doesn't really aim to teach or preach anything, but it certainly does, similar to the way that life is filled with lessons, you know, and you just kind of learn them no matter who you're around. But if you're around a bunch of crazy people, like the kids in Black Jesus, you're probably gonna learn a lot of lessons super quickly if you're open to learning them and moving on. Working with Aaron McGruder is really fun. I mean, definitely he's known for really controversial fare. So there is this expectation that he's gonna be really somber and serious. But I've actually known for a long time and had wanted to work with him for a really long time because he definitely is the source of the comedy in all of his work. One thing that I really liked about Black Jesus when it was presented to me was that it was going to be on Adult Swim, because I did a show on that network before and literally it was so much fun and there was so much creative freedom. It didn't even feel like I was going to a job per se. It just kind of felt like a bunch of talented people got together and decided to have fun in a semi-organized way that was gonna produce hilarious results. Even if just to have the experience of trying to get this wacky show to go, because for a time it seemed like the voices of the people were kind of against the show, but I think we all kind of held on to the faith that it would get a chance, and certainly its debut, we got over 2 million viewers. If Jesus were black, and well, some people think that he was, so if a Black Jesus came back today in the present day, what I would like to see him do is explain to people what his real message was in layman's terms. Because a lot of people read the Bible and then they try to translate it to you and tell you what the message was, but I mean, I don't know if they're really getting it right, just based on some of the tweets that I saw when the show was announced. A lot of religious people were kind of reaching out and telling me why it was wrong, but many of them didn't actually know, you know, and some of them were acquainted with the Bible, but I don't know how well they really read it, and it seems like there's a lot of room for interpretation in the whole biblical community.